Welcome back to Movieville. Before we get started, I would appreciate it if you would take a moment out of your day to subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to like the video and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. It really helps me out. I appreciate you. Here we are in Spain, where smugglers listen to a radio report about the country collapsing under severe resource shortages. The Not Enough for All plan has begun. A brutal government policy eliminating the elderly, and now even children and pregnant women. Starvation is widespread and desperate citizens are fleeing in droves. Pregnant Mia and her husband Nico are among them, hiding as helicopters patrol above. The smuggler they paid says it's now riskier to escape and demands more. They're out of money, so they give him their jewelry. Nico shares a stolen chocolate bar, saving it to celebrate once they reach Ireland. Mia fears the regime might have spread there too, but Nico believes Ireland is still safe. He jokes and tells her, "Do you want to know something about the Irish? You can't defeat them because they drink stout." He tells her not to worry, and that Ireland won't give in to the regime. They kiss and tell each other how much they love each other. It's so sweet. They fall asleep. They're woken by someone drilling holes in the container. It's hard to breathe inside. It's packed with people. Nico says he wants to name their baby Noah, though Mia fears having a girl if the regime reaches Ireland. We learn they did have a daughter. She was taken and killed along with all the other children. Suddenly, the smugglers return, force more people in, and drag Nico out despite his protests. Mia screams for him, but they slam the door. He's taken to a separate truck, and they don't know if they'll ever see each other again. On a quick call, Nico warns her not to trust anyone and to protect her phone. If they don't both make it to Ireland, he'll try again next week. As the trucks drive through Spain, chaos surrounds them. People fight for water at a rare refill station before the army opens fire. Bullets hit Mia's truck, narrowly missing her. Along the way, she sees women and children in cages, fathers begging for their kids, and pregnant women being violently loaded into trailers. Mia knows if she's caught, she won't survive. They pull in at the port. The guys are checking the driver's papers. Mia sees her husband's truck pull in. She remembers the number on the side, 107. She's happy to see it there, but scared the armed men will open both containers to check for immigrants. He opens the truck to check, but there's a fake wall. Everyone is hiding behind it. You could hear a pin drop. They are terrified. He finds them and starts shouting through the wall. Mia climbs up on top of a large box. They see a little child has survived, but they kill her too. They see a cute dog has survived. They think it's cute, smile at it, and let it live. They drag out all the unalived people. Mia can't stop crying. She sends Nico a voice message begging him to hide and telling him they're going to kill everyone in his container. Later, she tries to call his phone, but it goes to voicemail. She's crying, saying she just arrived at the port and wants to know if he's there. She desperately wants him to tell her he's at the port too. This is heartbreaking to watch, honestly. She finds someone's bag and searches it. It has a drill and a glow stick. She gets her husband's coat, smells it, and uses it as a pillow. She wakes up later, being thrown around the container. She's at sea. The water is so rough. She's screaming for help. She can hear someone trying to find her, but they can't figure out which container she's in. He is shouting that the containers are going to fall into the sea and she better get out now. She's panicking so much. It's storming really bad, so the people trying to help her can't hear her properly. She hears a woman telling her to run, quick, to run to her, but she's locked in. Then her container, along with many others, is knocked off the ship and into the sea. She hits her head and is knocked out. She wakes up in a pool of water. She looks out one of the bullet holes and sees she's in the ocean with no sight of the ship she was on, just never-ending water in all directions. She tries her phone, but it won't work. She tries to feel if her baby is alive, but can't feel the baby. She knows she has to figure a way out fast as water is slowly coming in. She checks the boxes to see if there's anything that can help. They're all alcohol, earphones, and TVs. She finds a few things that may be of some use. She then hears people screaming. It's her husband's container, and it's sinking. It eventually sinks into the sea and the screaming stops. She is shaking like a leaf and crying. She can't believe she just saw her husband and so many others die. Later, she keeps ringing her husband's phone from one she found in a backpack, just to hear his voice on the voicemail. She's given up. God, this is so sad. Then she feels her baby moving. It gives her hope and motivation to keep going. She opens another box and finds Tupperware. She takes all the rubber off of it and fills up the gaps where water is coming in. It's working. She keeps trying to make calls, but the phone says no signal. Then her phone rings. It's Nico. She can't believe it. He tells her the driver of his container screwed them over and left them outside the city. He says he'll catch up. She tells him her container fell off and she's floating at sea. He tries to advise her. He tells her she'll be okay, that he's coming for her. He tells her she's the strongest person he's ever met and she must not give up. He tells her he loves her more than yesterday. She says, but less than you will tomorrow. They've said this to each other a few times. I think it's cute. He says he'll come up with a plan and call her back once he knows how to find her. She thinks she's going into labor. She begs the baby to hold on till Dad gets there. She eats her soaking wet sandwich and drinks some water, but then her water breaks. Now it's storming again. Her phone rings. As soon as she takes it out of the Tupperware, she drops it into the water. She feels like pushing. She's screaming in pain. The baby is ready to come. She strips down and gives birth to the baby in the water. The baby isn't breathing at first, but then it starts screaming. It's okay. What a way to bring a baby into the world. She falls asleep, exhausted. She finds a container of green hoodies and makes diapers for the baby. She dresses both of them in them. She's eating food left behind by others in the container, but she's running low on water. She remembers the drill. She puts the baby in the hoodie container and tries to drill her way out, but the baby won't stop crying because she's hungry and Mia can't get her milk out. She's struggling. Later, she's finally lactating milk. She feeds her daughter. The baby stops crying and goes straight to sleep. The drill stops working. Mia is so tired. She drilled little holes in the roof and now she's cutting at them, trying to open it. Her and the baby are so hot, it's like a sauna. She's starving, so she starts eating her placenta like it's cake. So disgusting, but at least she's full now. She sees a whale crashing up against the container. She hits the side of it with something to make it stop. She gets back to cutting at the hole, but the knife breaks in half. She's beyond tired now, and she has no water left. All she can think about is drinking the seawater, but fights against it. She then dreams that her daughter who was murdered came to visit her. Her daughter Uma is crying and asking her why she let them take her away. She tells her that she's sorry and that it's all her fault. Then she dreams that her husband is there and he's telling her it's not her fault, as he covers her with his jacket. She wakes up and this time she's glad to see it's raining. She starts catching all the rainwater in the Tupperware containers and now has water for days. She has energy now to keep going. She pulls at the hole with all of her might, and now it's open. After 5 days of trying, she has finally opened it. She starts laughing in relief. She's happy that she's now fully dry for a while at least. She throws the dirty makeshift diaper into the sea and she notices it acts as fish bait. She's starving, so this is a miracle for her. She makes a fishing rod out of random things. She tries it for hours but can't make it work. She sees a European ship and goes back into the container to get some TV glass to make it reflective in hopes that they see her. But on the way out of the container, she cuts herself really, really badly. She goes back into the container, drinks vodka, and pours it all over her leg. Then she sews her leg back up while going in and out of consciousness. She then spends all night tying TV wires together to make a big fishing net and drops a poopy diaper into it, and it works. Sad for the fish, but at least she gets to eat. She eats it raw and tells the baby, "Don't look at me like that," because she's desperate for food too. She's 9 days at sea now. She makes a hose and drains some water out of the containers. She finds a notebook and writes SOS notes on them, puts them into containers, and drops them into the sea. She kisses each one. She shouts into the phone for her husband to please ring her. It's day 12 at sea. Mia looks at old photos telling her baby about life before Spain collapsed, how she was a teacher and Nico ran a fruit and veg shop. She talks about her older sister Uma, who looked just like the baby. When the regime began, they had to hide indoors. One day, Uma begged to go outside, just for a moment. The soldiers saw her, dragged her away, and killed her. Mia blames herself, but Nico never did. Later, freezing on the boat, Mia lights vodka in a can to stay warm. Her phone rings. It's Nico. He's been shot while escaping and knows he won't make it. He calls to say goodbye and tells her she has to survive for both her and the baby. She tells him they had a girl and she looks just like him. He smiles and says he knew it. She puts the phone to the baby so she can hear his voice. He gently talks to their daughter, telling her when things feel scary, to close her eyes and imagine hugging Mia. like he used to. The baby makes tiny noises and he laughs. Mia says she's naming her Noah after his mom, and because it's the name he always loved. They then say what they always say. I love you more than yesterday, but less than tomorrow. Then she loses signal and she breaks down. This is truly heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie, this made me teary-eyed. She reaches into her husband's pocket and sees the chocolate he was saving for them both to have to celebrate. We see that she is 26 days at sea now. She leaves notes and drawings all over the containers saying that she is sick of eating fish. She has slept all day. She can't stop the water from coming in anymore, and now has to live on the roof. She's getting ready for the container to sink, so she tries to make a raft out of Tupperware containers and the wood holding all of the TVs. She tests it and it stays afloat, but it's really small. A seagull lands on the container and takes a piece of her fish. Now she knows that the container is heading towards land. She continues to make a separate float for her and works on it all day and night. The container is almost full, but she notices her daughter's photo and the chocolate her husband gave her have floated away inside, so she goes to get them. She gets tangled up in rope and almost drowns. The container is now sinking fast with her inside of it. She cuts the rope and swims to her baby, but she can't find her. She panics as a gigantic whale is swimming around her. The whale swims around the baby and wets her, and it makes her cry. Mia swims toward her cries. It was like the whale was telling Mia where Noah was. Then the whale swims off. She clings to Noah's float for her life. The next morning she is freezing cold, but she tells Noah that she can feel they're almost at shore. She tells her that she has saved her life. She made her strong. She sees lots of seagulls, so now she's sure they're nearly there. We then see an Irish family, a father with his daughter and grandson, out fishing. All the seagulls surrounding the fish that Mia had thrown out grab the family's attention, so they go over to see what they're surrounding. They're shocked to see a baby, but Mia isn't with her. The girl says, "Where is its mommy?" They notice there's a rope attached, and they pull at it, and it's Mia. They pull her out and administer CPR to revive her. They thought it was too late, but they keep working on her, and she starts coughing up water. Mia can't believe she made it. At first she was worried that Ireland was under the same regime, but then she notices another child, and now she knows she is safe. She starts crying tears of joy that she and Noah are safe now. And that's it. Our story ends there. Thanks for watching, guys. Until we meet again, stay curious and take care.